Obas, I'm Jack the Greek. Welcome back for another one of cooking demonstrations. Today on the CrossRay BBQ, we're going to cook some beef skewers inspired with some seafood, prawns and scallops, and of course, a beautiful chimichurri sauce to complement it as well. And of course, I'm going to go a little bit different today, and I'm going to grab some tortillas just here, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to prepare that as well. Opa. So the first thing I'm going to do is show you how we're going to prepare our beef. Now what we're going to do is just put it on the side here, and what you want is when you go to your butcher, flies are coming now with this beautiful day, hopefully they don't spoil it, that beautiful porterhouse steak, that's my preference and that's my choice. So what we want to do is cut about 1 inch by 1 inch pieces of our beautiful steak, just like this. So we'll just cut that edge off there, and we'll give that to Nike later on. And we want to cut pieces just about that size there, just like this. There we have it, beautiful. Just like that. There we go. And what we're going to do is keep cutting a few more, and then we'll prepare our seafood. So you can see here again, just 1 inch pieces, just like that. We don't want them too big, because then we're not going to be able to cook them at the same time as our prawns and our scallops. So I'll keep cutting, and then we'll get ready to marinate it. We've put aside our beef and our prawns and our scallops just there, and just to recap, salt, pepper, and a little bit of olive oil. Now, just quickly, before we start making our chimichurri, let's have a look at our barbecue. CrossRay BBQ with all 4 burners on high, it's sitting around 350 degrees. And whoa, that's what we want. So what we're going to do now is just put them all on low, and that's going to sit at about 250 to 300, depending on, of course, the weather outside. And that's where we roughly want it to be when we cook our beautiful beef kebabs. So, here we have it. We grab ourselves a bowl, we make our chimichurri now. Grab us about, depends on again how many skewers you're going to make, but this is around about just over a cup of freshly cut up parsley. There it is there, finely chopped. There it is there, beautiful. Now the next thing we need is olive oil. So we're going to put about half a cup of olive oil in that just to start with, just to see. And again, you've got to keep trialing and keep adjusting your ingredients, because sometimes you put a little bit more, a little bit less. We've got about 4 or 5 cloves of garlic. We'll put that in there as well. Beautiful. There we have it. Some chili flakes. And again, depends on how much you want to put in. We'll put just a bit there. We can always try it later and see what it's like. We want about 1/4 cup of vinegar. We don't want to put too much. So we're actually going to measure that, because we don't want to put too much at all. Just there. There we go. Beautiful. There we have it. And next, we need our salt and pepper, of course. To me, I can tell from now that we need a little bit more olive oil. So we'll finish with the pepper. And that's how easy it is to make some beautiful chimichurri. You can put it over your steaks, put it over your kebabs, like we are today. Beautiful. Bit more olive oil. There we go. Look at that. Let's give it a bit of a mix. Come in close and have a look and see all these beautiful ingredients. Our chili, our garlic, our olive oil. Oh, look at that. Whoppa. Smell that. Listen. Oh, beautiful. Ah, smells beautiful. Garlic, the olive oil, the parsley. Again, probably a little bit more it needs. There we go. So I reckon it's about nearly a cup, probably close to a cup of olive oil, if it's a cup of parsley, or 3/4 cup of olive oil. Just like that. Beautiful. I'm just going to try it a little bit. Just like this. And see what it needs. A little bit more vinegar. And probably a little bit more chili for me. There we go. Beautiful. There we have it. But we've got kids here as well, so we're not going to add the chili for now. But again, depends on really how hot you want to make it. There we have it. So we'll put that over there. And now, while we've been making that, our marinade, the olive oil and salt and pepper on our beef, our prawns, our scallops is all ready to put on our Middle Eastern inspired skewers. Opa, there we go. So, quite simple. We're just going to grab a piece of beef, like I said earlier, about 1 inch by 1 inch. Grab ourselves a prawn, like that. Opa. And again, you can do whatever you like to that now. Mix it up, play with it, just like this. Put yourself some onion, some capsicum if you choose. And of course with the capsicum, we just cut it into around 1-inch squares as well, just like that. So I'll show you a couple, and then you can see and just make your own ideas. There we go, just like that. We'll grab a scallop as well, just like that. Beautiful. They're very gentle, so be careful with the scallops. And then away we go, another piece of meat. And we'll just keep going and make as many skewers as we can and feed the family. Beautiful. Love it. So here we are. We have just about skewered all our meat and our seafood. And you can see how it's all coming together. And it really depends on how you want to prepare it. But I'm sort of trying to keep it a little bit consistent to make sure that they all cook at the same time. Looking behind me, and the CrossRay BBQ is sitting around 250 degrees, 270 degrees, with all 4 burners on low. And that's what I want it to be. And this will take around 4 to 5 minutes to cook on either side, because you don't want to overcook it, especially with your seafood. So, opa, here we go. Nearly there. Put a little bit more capsicum, bit of onion, just like that. Beautiful, look at that. And again, you can put other vegetables if you like. You can do whatever you like. It's really up to you. This is just here to inspire you. Opa, look at that. Amazing. So there we have it. All done. We've made beautiful 6 skewers. If you look at these skewers, that's around 1.5 kilos of porterhouse. We've got about 16 prawns and of course 4 scallops. So there we have it there. Beautiful. Let's put that away just there. And just recap again. Look at that. Amazing. Beautiful. We've made a chimichurri sauce just over here, which we're going to use when we plate up. And that's marinating there with its flavors. Just keep our hands clean. And now I reckon it needs a little bit more salt just on top. And that's what we'll do. We'll just give it a bit more salt. And if you want, you can always put chili on top as well, if you want to give it that extra spice. So there we go. We'll just turn them over. Opa, look at these. Look at these. Opa. Look at these beautiful skewers. You could have a sword fight with these. Opa. The kids will love these when they're done. Opa. A bit more salt like that. And again, don't forget to cut your porterhouse pieces about 1-inch square. That's what you want. Beautiful. There we have it. So come round, come close, and get ready for this beautiful sizzle that you hear as we put these beautiful beef seafood skewers. Opas, look at that. Opas. There we go. All the way across our beautiful CrossRay BBQ. We've got all our skewers there. Like I said, we're going to keep it on with all 4 burners on low for about 4 or 5 minutes, then turn it over for another 4 or 5 minutes to finish it up. And then we'll be ready to plate it up. Tortilla just on the side there to warm up and get a bit of colour. And you can see how beautiful, look at that, look at our beautiful steaks, look at that, opa. And look at the prawns, look at the scallops, look at that. Doesn't it look amazing? All cooked on the CrossRay BBQ for around about 10 minutes. And there we have our last tortilla. We'll just turn it over. And what I've been doing with the tortillas in the last few minutes, I've been just cooking them either side of the barbecue. So we're just about there now, just like that. And we'll put that there. And there we have it. Beautiful. Look at that. Opa. So our beautiful kebabs, our beef kebabs are all ready now. So let's put them in here. Just plate them up like this. And then we'll let the kids grab it any way they like. Now what we've got here is, with the tortillas underneath, the juices now, the seafood and the beef are going to start flowing onto the tortilla to give it that beautiful marinade. There we go. And then they can grab the tortilla as it is, and they can just grab a bit of the beef as well. Beautiful. And grab a couple of prawns. They can plate it up. They can serve it any way they like. And last but not least, we can't forget to put our beautiful chimichurri that we've made earlier today, just like this. And you put it anywhere you like, just along here. Oh, just like that. Some people might not want it, so don't put it on all of them, but just like this. Just the way, like that. That's how it goes. Beautiful. Look at that. Beautiful. Parsley fresh from the garden, if you have it, if you're fortunate enough, with some chili, olive oil, garlic, salt and pepper. So here we have it. All cooked on the CrossRay BBQ. What do we have? Some beautiful beef skewers with prawns and scallops, and our chimichurri sauce, all cooked again on the CrossRay BBQ in around 10 minutes. 5-10 minutes prep time, 10 minutes to cook. Fantastic. Opa, I'm Jack the Greek, and thanks for watching.